Hello, and this is the podcast.
Game and Autopsy podcast. I'm Dan Cheyenne.
And I'm Jake Fellow as usual. There's news. Oh, who's that down in the picture? That's Deadpool. Because that brings me to my first news. That's why I chose this game.
Oh, I see. I know the news you're on about.
Yeah, there was
I know what you're on about.
Right, what is it?
I'm going to get the leaked footage.
The leaked and then officially released also.
Yes. Which I still have yet to watch.
Really?
Because every time I click on any of the articles, it doesn't have it in there. It links you to it, and then the video's been taken off, wherever they've linked you to.
I can show you it later. I downloaded it because I wasn't aware that it was going to be officially released. But I downloaded it, make sure I had it.
Yes.
Because it's good.
Is it?
It is good.
Is it really good?
It's very good.
So it's a shame that they scrapped that.
Apparently, it still could be greenlit, but I don't know.
It's still in development, they've said.
They've got a script apparently, but they can't stop filming until they've got it greenlit.
Okay.
Talking about a Deadpool movie.
Which has been in the works for God knows how long anyway.
Yeah.
The rights were sold how long ago?
I don't know. Sony's a bit too scared about doing it, because it would have to be R-rated.
I say it's a very risky move.
It's niche. All they really have to do is not market it as a superhero movie, because it's not. He's not really a hero. Anyway, as sort of action comedy. Like 21 Jump Street and all that.
Yes. It's a shame that the X-Men films fucked up the character.
Yeah, but...
I know it's going to be completely separate in its own right, but it's a shame that they went that way with it.
Yeah.
Spoilers for the X-Men film. That's why...
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Is that the one that's in?
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently they're just going to ignore that, though, if they do the movie.
That's
and
fine.
apparently, because of course, like, all the self-referential stuff.
But
he would say something about it.
Yep. But even with the new X-Men film, Days of Future Past, they basically rewind time and start all over again. So in theory, they could just pretend it never happened, because in theory, it could never happen. In the universe anyway. But yes, I haven't seen it yet. I look forward to seeing it.
It's getting off my body here. Yawn.
So what other news you got?
Speaking of movies, did you hear the new news about the movie today? I think it was today. Recently. There's going to be another SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Dan.
Oh, that's been rumoured for ages.
I know,
And I've seen the pictures with it as well.
A thingy, a trailer been released now.
Oh, there's a trailer for it. I haven't seen the trailer. I've seen the pictures. What do you think of how it looks? It's a very specific art style.
It's got that...
Fucking weird.
It is a bit.
It's fucking weird to see SpongeBob SquarePants in like 3D realism, not realism.
It's like 3D and it's live action. Like, you know, it's all that.
It's like How to Train Your Dragon, that sort of film. Animation, but SpongeBob.
No, because it's filmed in the real world. Like, you know, in the first SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the bit with David Hasselhoff, and they put him on. It's like that, but they 3D animated SpongeBob onto it.
It looks weird.
It does. But I'm excited for it. I like the first movie.
I did also.
I was just on the phone to Nolan North.
Now that we're men, we can do anything. Now that we're men. We have facial hair. Now that we're men. That's a song from the first SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Anyway,
making pancakes.
The Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Yeah.
They've got a release date.
When's that?
September 28th, I believe.
Okay.
All the controls for PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita have been announced as well. They've explained the differences on PS Vita to PS4 and PC. It's just like some of the animations will be slightly less. All the resolutions are fucked up. I say fucked up. It's a very odd resolution they're going for.
What do you mean?
It was going to be 400 by 240, but they changed it to something else.
By 240?
They changed it to 480 by 272. Because apparently that's what works best for the game, apparently. The controls are fucked up, but you can change the controls as well.
Okay.
And they're fully customizable, like programmable.
I'm going to make a stink pickle down.
I'm going to make a stink pickle. It's funny.
It is.
This game's very funny. They've announced that seeds are going to be... this is literally for the people that actually play the Binding of Isaac religiously. Seeds are now viewable and recordable, etc. So you can go back and play them later on anyway. That's an actual feature rather than a mod. But yeah, September 28th it comes out.
Okay.
Looking forward to this. Yeah. It's the only reason I bought a PS Vita, and people have been bullying me since buying it.
People have been bullying you.
No, not really bullying me, but everyone like fucking, oh, that one PS Vita owner. It's like, yeah, me. From the Blind and the Rising when it comes out.
I don't think it's not that much of a bad console, really. It's just a bit expensive.
It's a bit expensive for very few games on it that are just
Niche stuff. And shovelware.
What else you got?
Did you see the BioWare? They released another weird trailer
the
type
Mass Effect
thing. No. They've released a trailer before, and it was something like, you've been selected or you've been chosen or something like that. Oh, look.
Oh, another one you want? Yeah, another one you want about?
And they released another one, and they both look incredibly weird. The second one, the one that's just been released, I would say it's a bit less weird, maybe.
Again, I haven't seen it. You have to explain it to me.
Okay, there's a dude sitting in like a cafe, eating some foods,
Okay.
and then
Doesn't seem that weird so
his
far.
phone's ringing, and he keeps like ignoring it, and then like he keeps ignoring it, and then lightning strikes it, and then there's a dude outside the shop looking at him.
Right.
Apparently, there's going to be more information at Gamescom though.
Should be good. Oh, Ali A, the YouTuber, there was an advert that he was like advertising a competition on the radio, and I'm like, wow, we're now getting to this point where people are known just for playing Minecraft and Call of Duty on the internet. That's the only way they're known, and now on radio.
Yeah. Although Dan and Phil,
Yeah.
they're on the YouTube, they're on the radio also.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, like, it's from just a purely couple of games. That's what he does on YouTube. It's a couple of games.
I know, but then if you think about it, all they do is talk to the camera.
Yeah, but
And
they.
things.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Fine.
I would say it's equal.
I wouldn't say it's equal. But anyway, EA have announced their subscription service.
Oh yeah, there's that thing called something.
EA Access or something, isn't it?
Yeah, they partnered with Microsoft, so it's going to be on the Xbox One.
So it's basically you pay like £5 a month, and they give you access to play in Battlefield 4, like NBA 2K14, etc.
Yeah, a few games, but not like
Not Plants
not
vs. Zombies.
Titanfall, not Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare.
Specifically not them two, they said. And it's going to be updated slowly with different games.
And when new games come out, apparently you get early access to those games. Like if you get them a few days before they come out through the service.
Which is £5 ain't bad.
Yeah.
I say if it's something that you're going to use, then sure. But I mean, at the moment, it's literally just.
Has it been priced though?
It was like $10,
Which is about £5.
which is about £5.
Although we don't know about.
They could do that old thing of it's £10.
Yeah, because we
That's
have to
how-
ship over the data across the Atlantic.
That pisses me off. Over in America, something's one price, and it'll be the same price over here, but they'll change the dollar to the pound sign.
Yeah,
And you're like, no, that's not how conversion currency works. No.
they just don't care.
So yeah, that's that.
I think that we're going into tutorial now.
Tutorial.
Yeah.
So yeah, other news.
There was a COD Advanced Warfare, whatever, story trailer, and
Yes.
there was the date of the multiplayer reveal because they do multiplayer reveals now.
That's sad. But they're normally really big events as well.
Yeah, and hosted by Xbox again. The date of the reveal thing is the 11th of August. Incidentally.
4 days before my birthday, bitches.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. You got any other news before I jump into what I want to talk about?
There was the Assassin's Creed Unity trailer with the girl Templar who Arno saves. So that's interesting. They're doing that.
Yes. Did you also hear about the they're doing a spin-off? I think it's a book with a female assassin in that time period.
Yeah. It's the same Templar.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it'll be interesting to see whether it follows the books or the games, like what it sticks to more,
Yeah.
because they are separate to some capacity. And I really want to know whether that's because they got loads of shit for not having female characters, or whether that was already a plan.
It seems like too late now for it to be like just because they got shit.
Yeah, and so it seems like it was a plan already. But then why didn't they mention it before when people started giving them loads of shit? They're like, whoa, at least we got this stuff.
Well, there's no female playable characters. That
No,
was the
but
whole
they
thing.
could have been. We wanted to focus on. They could have BS'd their way into making it sound good.
They could have, maybe.
Like, oh, that's because we wanted to save our female character for our story-based arc of story that follows our female Templar called blah blah blah. They could have BS'd their way around it quite easily.
The name's Elise, incidentally.
Okay.
So what was it you wanted to go into?
I just wanted to talk about some of the games coming out in the more busy half of the year.
Okay.
And your opinions and thoughts on what they're going to be like, etc.
I'm on a bouncy house.
So I've got them written down. I've got them written down in my iPad. Well, at least the ones I'm mainly interested in.
Okay.
So I am missing loads out. Loads out. We've got nothing for August. September's our next one. Destiny. September 9th. What do you think of it and what it's going to be like?
After playing the beta, I think it's going to be good. Maybe. But,
I think the story's going to fall weak, I'll be honest.
yeah.
I think the story's going to fall weak, but its cooperative elements are going to make it a game that everyone's got.
I don't know.
Maybe not everyone, but
The
you know what I
hype
mean.
That's what makes everyone get it.
Yeah, but it's going to be a game that people...
Oh, it's Bungie. Everyone's got to get it.
Not really. Loads of people didn't get Halo. You got all the Halos and didn't play any of them anyway.
I know.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a case of that. Then also in September, you've got Disney Infinity 2.0.
Yeah. Because you're excited about that.
I'm super... I didn't care about it and would have talked shit about it 2 weeks ago. But in the past week or so, and I don't know why, I really like the look of it. I think it's because it's like collectible characters that... You know what I'm like. I'm a sucker for collectible shit.
I guess.
So I think that's going to be an area. And you were right with that argument, by the way, about the
What?
variants.
Oh, yeah.
They just didn't announce them very much. Like, I'd heard about... We were arguing over Disney Infinity, the first one, the variants of the figures for that. I knew that there was a couple of crystal ones and a couple of these, but I didn't think there was many. But they have crystal versions of all of them.
Do they?
Yes.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, I didn't realise. But they're like the chase variants of Funko Pop vinyls, so every now and again in a case will be a crystal version. But it appears they're more common than chase variants, but yeah, so that's good, I guess. They're not more expensive. But
So are you going to collect all of those?
yes, definitely. As I said to you earlier, I'm going to get my sisters to buy me a couple of figures for my birthday. Even
You're
though
going to
it's
get
after.
them too.
Well, no, they asked me what they can get me for my birthday, and I thought, well, it's something that's fairly cheap in comparison to everything else that I want, and they get to pick what they want to get me to some extent, because they can pick what character, etc.
Oh, yeah.
It saved me buying them as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I can see it's going to be like Disney Infinity, where it's pretty crap story and gameplay, but it has potential that no one's going to use.
What do you mean potential?
Like, the toy box has a lot of potential in what games you can make, much like Project Spark does.
Yeah. But, so briefly explain what Toy Box mode is then.
Toy box mode is like it's a world where you can use all the different aspects that are in the game itself. So you can put down environments, buildings, objects, but you can then program it into different game modes. You can change the camera angle, different items, so you can make racetracks, you can make story, like maps, etc. But they've also said or announced they've got builders, they're called, and you can place builders down, and every time you go into the game, the builders will build you whatever you told them to build. So it could be like a path, a road, a racetrack, and they'll build it different every time,
Okay.
which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, that's that. Then October 7th, we have got
The Alien Isolation, I just remember that.
yeah,
Day after
Alien
my
Isolation.
birthday.
Alien Isolation. I think it's probably going to be one that I'm going to miss out because I can't afford to get all the games at the moment. But yeah, looks good. People have poo-pooed on it in the sense of it's not quite living up to how much they said it would, but that happens from time to time and it's not finished. I think we spoke about this last week, didn't we? Or was this privately spoke about? But anyway, I think it's going to be good. Just, you looking forward to it?
Yeah. I think I might still last check because I know there's an achievement around to get a 40 combo in this area before the doors open. And I don't have it.
Fair enough. Then the next one is October 21st.
I have no idea.
Evolve.
Okay.
Looking forward to that. Been a massive article in OXM about that this month. So they got hands on with it.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Assassin's Creed Unity is the 28th.
I'm gonna watch.
Again, I'm looking forward to that as well.
Okay. You know what? I want to know what I'm looking forward to.
What are you looking forward to?
Sonic Boom: Rise of Derek.
You're like the only person.
Nah.
You are.
Nah.
No one's looking forward to that.
I am.
No one.
I like Sonic. What's wrong with Sonic? You got something against Sonic? Take
No.
it up with Sonic's mom.
I've got nothing wrong with Sonic. I've got something wrong with what they've decided to do with Sonic.
Someone hit me.
Fair enough.
What have they decided to do with Sonic?
Was it? Look at it! They're on roids!
So? Doesn't
Sunset Overdrive's the 31st of October.
on Halloween.
And in comparison to the other games we've seen, we have seen very little of Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah.
Like, in comparison to the stuff that we've seen for Evolve, Alien Isolation, Assassin's Creed, we've seen very little. Which worries me at this point. I don't think it's going to be bad, I just think it's going to be very repetitive.
Okay.
Which is why they haven't shown a lot.
Maybe. I am kind of worried because, like, the whole pre-order and get cast of Alien thing. Which is
The Alien Isolation.
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? Sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm
No.
concentrating on the achievement at the moment.
Sunset Overdrive.
Oh, yes.
They've shown very little of it.
That also.
I was worried, or I am worried that that's because it's going to get very repetitive. I can see that it would get repetitive.
What, what's the day one thing with that?
It's a couple of skins and a couple of skins with guns, I think. It's nothing major. But sorry about that. But they're also,
How do I get this achievement, Dan?
don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure you have to use the size.
I'm pretty sure it's them.
There was an achievement guide that I watched.
Rooster Teeth?
Yeah.
Ray?
Yeah. Well, I can't. I got even more. I got more the first time. I got to like 38. Anyway,
Try using your guns. Every now and again.
maybe, but like, eh.
So yeah, that's more or less it. You know, Call of Duty, The Crew, Halo Master Chief Collection, and Pokemon coming out the rest of the year as well.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. It's a battle, win or lose. It's the friends you make, it's the path you choose. On the right stuff.
I'm killing these dudes a bit too fast, I think. I don't know.
Looks like you've got an ability that lets them bleed out.
I don't have any abilities. I haven't purchased anything. Maybe I'm supposed to. I don't know.
So yeah, that's that.
Maybe there's a different part where there's more.
Is there
guards.
anything else you want to talk about or mention?
No.
Thank you for watching Jake try and get an achievement and fail. We appreciate it.
Do we?
Tell them you love them.
I love you. Oh god, I'm trapped in here now.
Tell them you love them.
I love you.